Good morning, welcome to Vlog 7. Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. 4 o'clock in the morning, just waiting for Harry Rees to turn up and we'll make our way down to the venue for this one. We're going Bayeswater Day Ticket late down in Chelmsford. So to say, yeah, Harry Rees, you might remember the name. He was behind the scenes on Vlog 3 for the Combi Lakes Big Carp magazine lake review. He's been itching to get on, so we've invited him down. So to say, yeah, as soon as he turns up, we'll head off to the lake and I'll catch up with you when we're down there. Right, touchdown at Bayeswater, joined by Harry. Thanks for coming, matey.
Just nice to see you again, son.
Yeah, as I say, arrived here crack of dawn before the light hit. There was 4 swims open, 2 on the back of the wind, 2 on the front of the wind. We've jumped with the wind behind us. There was nothing out last night, speaking to a couple of the lads. So yeah, you done your research on the place, mate?
Yeah, mate, yeah, I've been popping over here a few nights a week. I mean, like, to be fair, when I've been coming over here, I ain't really been seeing too much fish there, a little bit shy, mate, when it comes to showing themselves. And like I say, I've been coming over here all sorts of times of the day, seeing if you can catch them at different times, see where they're holding up. They seem to be out, like they seem to have been holding up over the other side, but hopefully with all the pressure that's been going on, they've sort of pushed down here a bit. They said that they'd had a few fish out of that side and it went a little bit dead, so obviously, yeah, instinct tells you, doesn't it? You know, moved
on, didn't they?
Well, we've got about 250 fish in about 4 acres of water, so
they're hungry.
Yeah, mate, they are there, mate. They're definitely there. So I mean, I've got 4 rods out, so I'm going to put 2 on the maggots, 2 on the boilies, and see how it goes, mate. Yeah, nice. You can only hope, can't you?
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, well, I'm going for a totally different approach to Harry. Unorthodox for winter this time of year. It's cold. But I've gone a bit mad, and I with the old spot.
Mate,
chose for about 4 or 5 key mixed particle, boilie, maize, a lot basically. Pulled up the float at about 8 foot, just past the 10-foot water. Spawned probably 40-50 spawns out, about 4 key. I'm just going to sit on that, rest that for the day, stick 2 rods on it, and I'm going to go with a single bag on my 3rd rod. I'm only fishing 3. Harry's a bit greedy, he got the old 4.
That's it, mate. You've got to get an extra one in there, mate, haven't you?
But yeah, as I say, I've never been here before, never fished it, but I'm looking forward to it, mate. There was a 40 out at Christmas.
Yeah, mate, yeah, I spoke to the gentleman who had it. I mean, he was well over the moon about it. It's the first 40 that he's ever done. Bayeswater Syndicate, they've done his first ever 50, so I mean, like this year, I mean, like there's a lot of lakes out there this year that's done a lot of good fish. I mean, like we've had a lot of high pressure, a lot of warm weather later into the year, so the fish have had that little bit longer just to get about and grab about. So there are a lot of lake record fish out there.
Done,
yeah, mate, yeah, definitely.
Well, as I say, we'll see if we can get one. You're approaching it a bit different to me, mate.
Yeah, mate. I mean, like on my 2 left-hand rods, I'm gonna go on the boilie approach, just a little clutch down, arm a mesh boil, like arm a mesh ball. Yep. Tip with a little bit of cone. I'm thinking just to get that little bit of leak out there quick, you know. A little bit of pink cone just to catch their eye, and hopefully they're coming home in on it. On my 2 right-hand ones, I'm just getting 2 little bags of maggots, seeing if I can find a fish. I mean, to be fair, mate, we're fishing for liners today. We're not really fishing for a big bunch of fish, you know. Yeah. So hopefully we can get a few liners. They can sort of tell us where they are.
Different distances with the 4 as well,
mate, yeah. I mean, like, I'm gonna clip one up probably at about 5, 1 at 6, and then I'm just gonna keep rotating. If we see any fish, reel it in, mate. Don't be shy. Get it on, you know. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, I've got 3 rigs to tie.
That's it, mate, you certainly do.
So I'm going to crack on, tie the rigs up. We'll catch up with Harry a little bit later on. We'll run through the rigs later on in the day. But yeah, as I say, from now down to Vlog 7 on Bayeswater. I'll catch you in a bit. Rigs. Right hand rod, it's going to go on PVA stick, some crushed up Newgrange boilie, a bit of response pellet and some Cloud 9 mix. For the hook, got a milky toffee pop up, chop that down, onto half of an 18mm Newgrange boilie, end trap, knotless knot, usual trademark business, rig, ring and a kicker, no sinker, like I said in the last one, want to whiz them straight through the bags, get them popping straight out. So that's the right hand rod. That's going to be just dotted about. If I see a fish move, I put one on its head. Other than that, I'm just going to wang them out there, try them at different distances. We'll start off in the 10 foot and we'll bring it back through the course of the session, see if we can find a fish. So my middle and my left hand rod, as I said, went a bit mad with the old spom. Bit of an unorthodox method, but just had a little brainwave really. I just thought it's the first weekend that the weather's really warmed up, so I decided to put a big bed of bait out there and stick 2 rods in it. So that leads me on to my second and third rig. This one is jelly wire from Atomic. Got an 18mm Newgrange tipped with a bit of maize. That's going on to a size 4 wide gate from Deception Angling. Little sinker about 2 inches away from the hook, and I've actually broke the coating just to give it that little bit of movement. Sinker will pull down, hook into the bottom lip, kicker on that one. These are just going out with foam nuggets on. Pretty simple really. We're clipped up, it's 11.5 wraps to the spot, so we can hit that every time. I've got a big pylon in front of me as well, so I've got something to go at. Last rig that I'm going to present on the patch, exactly the same, snake bite, broke the coating about 2 inches back, size 4 wide gate from Deception, sinker and a kicker. This is on a 15mm peaches and cream wafter, so we're back on the main line. Basically it's just a confidence thing really. I can't sit there on a bait that I'm not confident in, not catching, wondering is it the bait. So we've gone back onto main line, tried and tested. So as I say, yeah, they're the 2 rigs that are going on the patch. Might change the hook baits, but the rigs will be the same. So as I say, yeah, it's about 34 yards out, straight out in front of me. 40-50 spoms, mixed particle, maize, response billet. There's everything in there. Just put a big old bed of bait out. In the mix, half a tub of stick mix Newgrange, full tub of the almond goo and the coconut goo. That's soaked for 5 days. I knocked that up Monday. That's sat there all week soaking in. Put a bit in the margin. It looks really good. As I say, it could go totally wrong. Could win me a few fish, but there's only one way to find out, and you've got to be in the water to win it. Right, coming up to the first evening on Bayeswater. Pretty uneventful day really. No one's had much. Geezer next door asked me to watch his rods while he popped round to the syndicate to help out with the swim building. 5 minutes later his rod roared off, 33-pound mirror. I think it was a PB for him as well. I practically got it into the net. He took the net off me, took the rod off me, landed the fish, held it up for a photo. So technically we have sort of banked one, so
but we can try and keep up that 100% record, don't we? But
yeah, like nice to get one on our rods though, wouldn't it, eh?
it would be nice, mate, considering we're fishing with 7 rods, you know, like Vlog 7 rods, lucky number 7. We'll try and fit that in there somewhere, you know what I mean? But
well, so you're looking for the move tomorrow?
I am, mate, yeah. I think crack the dawn in the morning, the geezer who's in the swim next to you, I reckon I'm going to jump in his swim. I mean, like, I'm pushed over in the corner here. We've been fishing for liners and what have you, and I just nothing's really been happening, has it? I mean, at this time of year, you can't really sit on your hands when it comes to fishing. You know, you have to be one step ahead of the game. And I mean, like, to be fair, I think like first thing in the mornings, just get up, get gone, get in that swim, rods out again, and we'll see what tomorrow can bring us, mate. Yeah,
it was pretty shallow in this corner. It's a bit weedy as well, so it's not really ideal for the conditions that we've got. But as I say, yeah, we're going to sit it out for the night. I'm not moving because I'm pretty much next door to where Harry's planning to go. Yeah, mate, yeah. So I've got an happy medium. I've got 8-9 foot, 10 if I punch it. So as I say, I'll stay where I am. So we'll see the night out, and we'll catch you in the morning unless we have a fish in the night, mate.
That's it.
Happy days. Right, good morning, day 2. Coming up to about 12 o'clock now. Rained all night. Cut the liners. Harry had to cut the liners, but nothing on the bank. Checked the pressure this morning. It's gone shot up right to 1034 now. So it's not ideal conditions really. I've switched right hand rod onto about 4.5 foot zig. My middle rod switched onto a I-Tracton IB pop up on a chod. I've moved my right and my middle rod. They've gone further now into the 10-foot water, just under the power lines that run across the middle of the lake. Watching everyone yesterday seems to be the hot spot. Everyone's fishing to the middle of the lake. So if you can't beat them, join them, as they say. So them two have gone over to there. I've left my left rod on the spotted patch, just because there's so much bait there. If something comes across it, I've got to have some sort of rig there. What I've done on my left rod is I've gone over to an 18mm new Grange tipped with a bit of red foam. Everyone's fishing maggots as well, so hoping the red foam will just kick it over and look like or resemble some sort of maggot like. So yeah, that's how we're fishing at the minute. Harry's got 2 rods in, he's waiting to jump next door to me. The geezer's packing up, so Harry's going to make a move, come out of the corner that he's in, and hopefully get next door into some mid-water, maybe nick one. So we'll catch up with Harry once he's made the move and he's all set. But until then, we're bivvy bound. Rain's hammering down. It's not heavy rain, but it's that fine rain that gets you soaking. So you can't really be out in it. It's just going to get cold and damp. But yeah, the rain's due to stop about 3 o'clock, so hopefully we can get out, have a butcher's and reassess the situation. But until then, catch you in a bit.
promised. I said I'd take you through my maggot rig, and here it is. Start from the business end. Got a juicer, 11 to 22 maggots, bunched up on the end of a bit of dental floss. Just a tiny little bit of foam underneath that just to keep it up off the bottom. Underneath that, I'm not sure if you can see it, while that's digging in my finger there, is a tiny little size 20 micro swivel. That is a vital bit of equipment for this sort of fishing, you know. Them maggots there, they're alive, so when they're on the bottom they're going to be flipping and turning, in effect flipping this hook over. The hook is a size 10 curved shank hook, tied on KD style. Moving up from that, I've probably got about 1.5 inches of stripped back section of Suffolk's 25 pound. Seems a little bit too much for this time of year, but it's a low diameter, in fact giving you good strength. As you can see above that as well, there's 2 generous bits of putty. And like that there really is just to sort of aid in the hooking. I mean, like as that picks it up, that bit of putty there pulls down, flipping that hook straight over. Coming up from that, you've got your kicker as always. You need to keep that away from your lead. Now to take to my lead system. Just very quickly, 15 pound ghost line, fluorocarbon, 2 reasons for that. 1 to pin it on the floor, 2, this time of year, water's really clear, so using bits of lead core and bits of tubing, probably not a good idea. Coming down from that, tail sleeve, rubber sleeve, just popped onto the top of my lead there. 2 reasons for that. I'm fishing an inline drop-off system. Underneath that, as you can see, is the drop-off system. That's just 2 rings and a swivel, just so the swivel can pop in the bottom there. 2 reasons for that. 1, when you're fishing this time of year, the fish, they like to hold up close together, which means they're going to be feeding close together as well. So really popping that off and getting the fish up and out of the way is going to help you get more bites in the winter.
That's what got this, huh?
Got to be down sound, isn't it?
Days. Right, coming up to the end of the last night. It's been raining most of the day. Harry made the move. You jumped next door, son.
I did, mate, and what an eventful move it was. Pissing down with rain, and we got there, didn't we?
Yeah, it was fun, shall we say. Warmed us up anyway. So yeah, Harry's next door. 4 rods out to where the geezer had the fish yesterday. I've moved my 2 further over to the same sort of area. But yeah, I think we need to just reiterate the fact that this lake done about 60 fish the week before, last week.
Yeah, last week, yeah.
And the pressure this week has shot up to 1034, and it's it's killing us at the minute. It's well, 1 fish in, what's that, 7, 8, 9 days now.
Yeah, through how many anglers as well.
Yeah, it's been full.
It's getting a bit tricky, isn't it? I mean, like, this lake is renowned to be one of the best winter waters about, and I mean, like, we're not saying that it's not one of the best winter waters. It was just literally the pressure and the fact that even 2 weeks ago it got absolutely ripped to pieces, didn't it? You know, like, they were off sulking, didn't they?
Yeah.
They knew we were coming.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll try our best anyway. We'll stick the night out. We've got till 12 tomorrow. Hopefully there's no more rain. The report says there ain't, so bit of luck.
Just the -2 coming up.
Yeah, the -2 tonight. That's going to be fun. But we'll stick it out. See if we can nick one. But yeah, we'll catch up with you in the morning. Right, 2 o'clock in the morning. We had to wait a bit for this one. But my old mucker here, Harry Rees, he's done the business. 18 pound on a button. Bayeswater Carp. How you feeling, mate?
Yeah, mate, pucker. Gotta love it, ain't you? Like I said, 2 o'clock in the morning. Absolutely freezing. To be fair, it weren't the maggots that took off. It was the boilie, wasn't it, mate? With that little bit of red foam. But I tell you what, mate. Hips and half blitz, so I reckon we should get back and I'll run for the rig in the morning.
Yeah, nice one, mate. We'll get the photos done, get this one back.
Yeah, pucker, well elated.
Happy days.
Love it.
There you go, you've been at it again. 18 strikes once more. 11 o'clock in the morning. What's this, your second rod now, and it's the maggots rod?
Yeah mate, it's one of the maggots. I'm at the juicer rig, the one with a little bit of foam just popped up off the floor. Just goes to show mate, that little bit of foam makes a big difference. Got one out there without a bit of foam, one out there with a bit of foam, and yeah, it was the one with the foam that took off mate, so yeah, well happy with that.
Nice.
Proof's in the pudding as they say.
Just under £15. I think a lot of them come out last week anyway, didn't they? So
yeah,
just sifting through the little ones now.
They were still, might be little, but
This time of year, mate.
Yeah, well welcome, mate, well welcome.
Nice. Alright, we'll do the photos, run through Harry's rig, and then we'll wrap up Vlog 7.
Wicked. So there we have it, the rig that done the biz last night. 18 mirror. Starting from the top, got trimmed down a bit of red foam. Paper fishing maggots in here, so that little bit of red just, it seems to be doing the biz at the minute. Underneath, armour mesh, it's full of hybrid boilie, crushed down boilie, whacked in there, high leakage. Coming up from that, size 10, curved shank hook. Couple of bits of silicone on the back just to trap that air behind the back there. Inch of strip back, 25 suffix. Couple of blobs of putty. Coming up from that, hybrid lead clip system. Love it.
Right, well that's it from Bayeswater, Vlog 7. Big shouts to Harry, mate, for doing the business. 2 fish.
I love it, ain't it, mate?
So I think the pressure was against us for most of the weekend, mate, but you pulled it out of the bag last night.
Yeah, it was, mate. To be fair, like I said, first day we got here, I was pushed down in that corner, wasn't I? And fishing for liners and things, just, they weren't looking so good, were they?
No.
The geezer moved next to you, so I thought I'd jump in there, pump a few leads out, and paid off, mate, didn't it? To be fair, yeah.
Well, that's it, mate. Yeah, so from me and Harry down at Bayeswater on Vlog 7. Cheers for coming, son.
That's alright, mate, you're more than welcome.
What's the next one? Vlog 8 is Craig Mortimer down at the water park. So that's a big feature coming up.
It's going to be interesting, that one, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you're following your footsteps, son.
Yeah, down at his old stomping ground.
Yeah, well, as I say, yeah, happy days. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks, mate.